Hey, what's up guys, Luke Profits. This video is going to be about the worst customer that I ever had when dropshipping. But first, if you haven't joined the Facebook group linked below, be sure you go ahead and do that because it's full of hundreds of other dropshippers. Super helpful. You can ask questions there and I'll personally respond to them. It's also a great place to brag about your sales and help out other people who are just getting started. So go ahead and join that, link in the description. All right, so let's get into it. The worst customer that I ever had when dropshipping. Now, this product, interestingly, was one of the products that I mentioned in my top 5 most profitable products that I've ever dropshipped. So click up here to see that video. It's pretty interesting. And it's about the most that I've ever made in a single sale, not the most sales I've gotten on, different items and things like that, but just the most profit per sale. So one of those items that was very profitable for me was an Instant Pot, and I was making a decent chunk per sale. This was an item that I was dropshipping on eBay, and at that time I was using eBay's global shipping program, which, if you don't know, basically you just are able to send things internationally, but customers who are international on eBay, when they order, they're ordering the item from you. You ship the product to eBay's warehouse in Kentucky at Airport Exchange Boulevard, and then they take it and then they forward it on to, wherever else, and the customer just pays that extra shipping and you don't have to deal with it. So you are shipping just within the US to an address in Kentucky, but then customers who are outside the US can still get the product and they just pay whatever the difference is, and eBay calculates the amount that they need to pay and all that stuff. So I sold an Instant Pot that I think cost $150 or something like that. I made $50 profit on the sale through the global shipping program to somebody who is in France. France doesn't use the same standard that the US does. Actually, most of the world uses a different standard for electricity than the US does. So, they have different plugs and different voltage coming out. They've got like 220 volts instead of 110, and they plugged it in and it fried, and it had issues, obviously, because it's the wrong type of electricity. It's not going to work. So then they contact me and they're like, oh, I want to return this Instant Pot because it doesn't work, because they blew it up. That's why it doesn't work. It doesn't work because I plugged it in and blew it up by using it in a way it's not intended to. So I want to return it now. I can get a return shipping label from the place that I ordered, but it only works if you're in the US. I can't give it to somebody in France to have them ship an Instant Pot from France all the way to the US and then back to... No, you have to be actually in the US for a US return shipping label to work. So eBay was trying to get me to pay return shipping for this Instant Pot all the way from France to the US, which was going to be crazy expensive, or I could just refund them totally and let them keep the now fried Instant Pot. Either way, I would be out money because I either had to buy a ridiculously expensive shipping label or just let them keep the Instant Pot and lose money on the sale. So either I could refund it and let them keep it and I'd be out the money that I paid, or I could have them return it but pay for the shipping label for them to ship it back to me so that I could get it to the place that it needed to be. And on top of all of this mess, when I was trying to deal with eBay, they said, oh yeah, this item sold through eBay France, so you can't contact eBay US. You have to contact eBay France support, which is on French time. So if you try to contact them at any reasonable hour, they're just not available. And also, by the way, they don't speak English, they only speak French. So several times we contacted eBay US, tried to explain, hey, this isn't gonna work. I sold this on eBay US. It just went through the global shipping program to a French buyer, and they said, oh yeah, that's eBay French's department, and they don't speak English, so, that sucks. Several email replies in French, which I couldn't read, and I just, tried to Google Translate. It was a giant pain, and I don't even remember all the details. I think I've repressed it and kind of blocked it out of my mind. It was terrible. We did end up getting them to pay to ship it back, so we ended up not losing money on the order, but it was a big process and a lot of dealing with eBay and trying to get them to make it work. It was very frustrating. I wish I remembered better the details so I could share what we ended up having to do. I think we ended up threatening to sue them or something like that because it was just ridiculous, and their system caught the little thing and they're like, oh, wait, maybe we can help work this out. And it was something along those lines. I don't remember the details, but it did end up getting resolved. We didn't end up losing money. It was just a ridiculous situation. I think eBay ended up buying the label to send it back or something like that. I was right in the process of leaving Wyoming and then selling everything I owned to go back to my house in Virginia and then heading off to move to Thailand. Come to think of it, I actually do have a little bit of footage of it on my Luke Profits Life channel in my selling everything I own to move to Thailand and travel, stuff like that video series. So go ahead and check that out if you want. I'll put a link below. But yeah, overall, that was my worst experience. I've had other experiences that have been bad, but they've been very easy to resolve favorably because I understand how the systems work and things like that. But this was one where it was just like I was dealing with people in a different language that I didn't speak, week with a product that was expensive that I couldn't return, even though I had a label and like all this. It was just a massive pain. So that's my worst ever experience drop shipping. But what's your worst experience drop shipping? Let me know. Drop it down there below. It's 99% good, great, making money, but occasionally you're going to have really bad experiences with just random customers and things like that. So leave it below. Let me know your worst experience that you've ever had, because I'd love to read it, and top comment will get pinned. Well guys, that's it for the video. If you're new to dropshipping on Amazon and you're trying to figure out how to get started, I've got a full free set of training videos down there, link in the description. Goes over everything you need to know to get started dropshipping on Amazon. And Amazon's great because compared to other platforms, it's actually super easy to get sales with very few listings, because there's so many more buyers on Amazon and so many few sellers that you're competing with compared to other platforms like eBay. If you've got any questions about anything dropshipping related, feel free to hit me up on Facebook. I'll put a link down there, as well as a link to a group that I started that has hundreds of other dropshippers in it that you can join. I post new content on this channel every few days, so go ahead and subscribe and hit the notifications, and I'll be back with another video in a couple days.